Welcome back to Undercover.
Thank you.
Lisa Helen Mitchell, she's here.
Oh my gosh, you know my middle name.
Oh, look at that. We've been doing research, you see. You can tell.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, we do. We know all about you. How's Angus and Ruth?
Wow. Ah! They're good, thank you.
Good to
I
hear.
don't know the names of your mum and dad.
No?
So,
Nicola, she's well?
yeah.
Yeah?
That's really weird.
Well, you thank them all on your record cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. They must be very proud. You've had a very good year in 2009.
Yeah, it's been a good year. I've been very lucky with everything that's happened. So, yeah, I couldn't really be happier, really.
Well, just looking at the number of Australian acts that broke through into international markets last year, there was Empire of the Sun in the UK, The Temper Trap did very well,
Yeah.
and Lisa Mitchell did very well in the UK. Yeah, were you surprised by your UK success?
I guess pleasantly surprised. It was, I think it's a bonus if, you, whatever you love doing, you can kind of, I don't know, keep doing it for, some kind of career. It's amazing. So, yeah, so I'm very happy about that.
How did you build the UK? Because it sort of just bubbled throughout the year, and by the end of the year, I mean, newspapers like The Guardian were writing up about you.
Yeah, right. I guess, I've spent like a fair bit of time over there over the last couple, probably 3 years now. So I don't know, every time I go back, it's, more things happen, and we tour more, or we, do more interviews and things like that. So it's a bit of a snowball effect, really. So yeah, I'm going back in February to do another tour, which would be cool. And but it's I don't know. I like being in the UK. I like London, and I don't know. I think because my dad's Scottish, and I was born over there, and I don't know. I feel quite at home over there in some ways. So it's not as foreign for me to be there, really.
Do you notice, the more times you go there, the more people in the audience get to know the songs and start singing along, and the crowds get a bit bigger as you proceed through the year?
Yeah, definitely. They, the last tour that we did there, everyone knew Neapolitan Dreams, that song, because it was on a washing powder ad over there. And, but yeah, I mean, who knows what they'll know this tour. So, because the record came out a few months ago there as well. So, don't know.
But you went over there and did a fairly sizable tour with our old undercover pal Newton Faulkner too, didn't you?
Yeah. We supported Newton, and that was he was playing really quite large places, so it was a really good tour to do. And then we did another of our own headline tour after that. And, which went really well as well, so it was cool. Yeah.
So in February, is that all about headlining?
Definitely. It's like a headline tour. So, the single "Oh Hark" is coming out as well. So there'll be kind of lots of interviews and things to do for that. And yeah, just another tour, and I think I'm going to come back here and do another, hopefully another tour here as well. So, yeah, there's lots of the years filling up.
Sure.
Already.
Because it's nice getting a few singles into the album, isn't it? Because the audience gets to know the album as an album. You'd be a lot more comfortable with the songs that the audience are now recognising.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I guess every single that comes out gives the album a bit more interest. So. It's always good. Yeah,
so the Wonder album, I mean, how are you feeling about it now? It's been, living with you for quite some time.
Well, I've been playing the songs off it, not every night, but, most nights the last 6 months at shows and things. So, I guess I'm getting to know it quite a bit more as well.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. I guess, the more you play the songs, the more you have to kind of go, focus on going back to how you felt when you wrote them to, convey the right feelings, I think. So it's a good exercise in remembering.
Is there anything off the album you don't play?
Some songs don't, I don't know, I don't enjoy playing as much live. There's one called Sidekick that we don't really play much. But I think at the moment we're doing the festivals, we're doing Big Day Out. So the set list is kind of tailored to be a festival set list, so it doesn't have many of the slower songs on it. Like, it doesn't have Love Letter or what else? That's all I can think of really. But and Red Wine Lips. So it's more of a kind of fuller, upbeat kind of set list, because people just want to dance around.
Yeah. So you go and play a Big Day Out. You've done what, couple so far, or just the one?
We did just the Gold Coast one.
Gold Coast. You didn't do Auckland?
No,
No?
we didn't.
No?
We played Rhythm and Vines over New Year's Eve, so that kind of did our little New Zealand fix for a while.
Yeah. So how does Coin Laundry go down at a festival?
Well, that's funny you ask. It's interesting, to say the least. Some people, they come along and there's a line in the song that says, "Do you have $1?" And so, I think, it's a nice thought that they would toss $1 onto the stage. But, when lots of people are throwing them, it's quite dangerous. And so I try and get people to I try and advise against throwing the dollars, and but notes are fine. $5 notes.
Yeah.
Toss them away.
What they should do is toss a $5 note and you give them $4 change.
That's true.
That should be the way.
I can do the throwing.
Yeah, you can do the throwing back at the audience. That'd be the way to go. Yeah. How much have you actually made out of a gig doing that?
Well, I try not to make any money because it's a painful way to make money. Really, if you get hit, it's not very nice at all. It's quite embarrassing and mortifying. And so, no, at the start though, some people would toss one just on the edge of the stage, and you'd pick them up after, and you can just buy yourself a free coffee in the morning.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all right. Making a bit of money on the side.
I guess nothing gets tossed for clean white love then.
No.
No.
No. No, there's no nothing actually. I read somewhere that Kate Nash gets lemons thrown at her sometimes, because there's a line in one of her songs that says something about a lemon, and lemon, dollar, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think lemon, lemons it's quite a weight to a lemon.
Yeah.
Which is quite unfortunate, but apparently she got winded by a lemon once. Poor thing.
Yeah.
But I have been hit by $1, and that's very mortifying as well, so I know how she feels.
And that's the story, folks, why Lisa Mitchell will never write a song with lemon in the lyric from now on in.
Yeah, I'll be very aware now.
Yeah.
What I write about.
You need to write something like widescreen TV in the lyric, and
oh my
get
God.
something like that thrown on stage.
Yeah.
Or Ferrari. Let's go for the Ferrari.
Ferrari, yeah.
Yeah.
That would kind of result in death, though.
Yeah. Now you've done a fantastic B-side. We call them B-sides still. For the new single, and a cover of a Dire Straits song.
Oh yes.
How did you come across that Dire Straits song, which is called
Romeo
and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet. Well, to be honest, I haven't. I like the Dire Straits a lot, but it wasn't through listening to their records that I really wanted to cover it. I heard the Killers do a cover of it, and kind of fell in love with the song through their cover. So that's how I started playing it, and then I don't know, people quite liked it when I played it, so here we are.
Did you know it was a Dire Straits song at the time when you heard the Killers doing it?
Did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, but I don't know, I never really I don't know, for some reason I really fell in love with the Killers version. I think I'm a massive Killers fan though, so this probably has a lot to do with it.
So with the listening experience that you've got out there at the moment, who else are you listening to other than the Killers at the moment? Who's the hot new music on the Lisa Mitchell iPod?
Well, I'm very excited actually. Laura Marling's coming to town, so I'm going to go see her on Sunday, and I love her new song Goodbye England. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I've been listening to a fair bit of Laura Marling, and who else have we been listening to? Nick Cave. Been listening to Into My Arms on repeat for a while. And I don't know, Dylan, just the usual.
There's a lot of Dylan to listen to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is.
There's a lot of history to go back and learn.
Yeah, I just got a new kind of shipment from a friend, if you know what I mean, of, more records, so...
Yeah. Well, so many Dylan eras. I mean, which era are you listening to at the moment?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not very technical when I listen to stuff. I just listen to stuff that
Yeah.
I like. Yeah, I don't know. Just Dylan at some point.
Tell me about the forecast for Lisa Mitchell 2010. What's in store?
Well, yeah, there's a bit of stuff to do. Well, like I said, I'm going to go to the UK for a little while, a couple of months, and then come back here and do another tour over here. And what else? I think we'll hopefully do some UK festivals in the summer, which would be brilliant. I played Glastonbury last year, which was amazing, but I didn't really get to stay at all, so I want to try and stay there for the whole week. And I don't know. I want to kind of get the new record underway, and try and write that, and we'll record it anyway. And
are there many songs already written for it?
I kind of write, on and off all the time. So there's lots of ideas and things floating around. It's just a matter of recording them, really.
Are you doing any live yet?
No, they're all kind of just, bits that I have to sew together into an actual song.
Okay, so all will be revealed.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, hang about. We're going to hear Romeo and Juliet. Lisa Mitchell, good to have you here at Undercover.
Love struck Romeo in the streets of serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Well, he finds a convenient street light, steps out of the shade, and says something like, "Will you meet, babe? How about it?" Well, Juliet says, "Hey, it's Romeo. You nearly gave me a heart attack." Well, he's underneath the window. She's singing, "Hey, love, my boyfriend's back. Well, you shouldn't come around here singing up to people like that. And anyway, what you gonna do about it?" Well, Juliet, the dice were loaded from the start, and I bet that you exploded in my heart, and there's a place for us. You know the movie song, when you're gonna realize that it was just the time was wrong. Juliet, Juliet. They come up on different streets, and both were streets of shame, both dirty and both clean, but the dream was just the same. Well, I dreamed your dream for you, and now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? Well, you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. Well, you promised me everything, you promised me thick and thin, yeah. Now you say, "Oh, Romeo, well, I used to have a scene with him." Well, Juliet, when we made love, he used to cry. I said, "I love you like the stars above. Oh, I love you till I die, and there's a place for us." You know the movie song, when you're gonna realize that it was just the time was wrong. Juliet, Juliet. they talk on the TV, and I can't sing a love song the way that it's meant to be. And I can't do everything, but I'd do anything for you. Well, I can't do anything but be in love with you. And all I do is miss you, and the way we used to be. Yeah, all I do is keep the beat and the band company. All I do is kiss you through the bars of Orion. With Juliet, I do the stars for you anytime. With Juliet, the dice were loaded from the start, and I bet that you exploded in my heart. And there's a place for us, you know the movie song, when you're gonna realize that it was just the time was wrong. Oh, Juliet, oh, Juliet.